What's going on, guys? G2 here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do another review on some of the audio products, vlogging products, videoing products, photography products, whatever you want to call it, products that I use that assist me in making my videos. But today we're going to do something special. I'm going to test out a new product with you right now and see how it does. So today what we have is the Saramonic SR-XM1 mini TRS microphone for GoPro, camcorder, camera, whatever you have that uses a TRS 3.5mm as opposed to a TRRS. So this may not work for smartphones. Some of the older models maybe, but the newer ones I believe are TRRS. But in our application here, we're doing it with the GoPro. So some of the things that I've noticed why I went this route in particular. So if you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that I do the majority of my videos downstairs on my bench. And when I'm doing those, you've never really seen a back shot of what it looks like, but essentially the GoPro is mounted just like this, shooting straight down. And what I also have is I have a monitor up on a cantilever mount so I can see what's going on and what you guys are seeing. Here's the problem with that. The GoPro, as great as it is for so many things, it has a little door here, and I'm sure if you have a GoPro you're familiar with this, but maybe you're not. So this little door here on the side opens up and gives you access to the USB-C and the mini HDMI port. Now this thing comes off, right? You can take it off. It's a little finicky sometimes. You gotta get the right spot. There you go. And this is the only way that I can, attach this to a monitor. Here's the limitation with this. This thing, while it does protect the ports here, it also optimizes the microphone. So you're gonna see here in a minute, I guarantee it, the difference in audio with this on and closed and with it off. And when you see that difference, you'll understand why I did what I did, because when I do my videos, it's got to be off. There's no other way for me to access that port so I can see what's going on my monitor. Long story short, I got this. Now this is going to be used in conjunction with my standard mount that I would use anytime, no matter what I do. This is just kind of how it is, and it's set up like that down on the bench. So it all just kind of clips on just like this and video straight down. So I'm going to use this in conjunction with the GoPro adapter and enter our little microphone. Now the reason I picked this one up is, one, it's a TRS, so that is the correct one that I need for the GoPro. TRRS will not work for GoPros, at least for if you're using this mount, or this adapter, excuse me. And we got this little guy right here. So essentially, it's just going to plug right into that mount, like so. We're going to direction it forward towards me, and we'll see if we get improved audio as opposed to not having it all and simply relying on the audio of the GoPro with that battery port, whatever you want to call it, this little port cover exposed. Now, the Saramonic SR-XM1 boasts that it is one plug and play, so we shouldn't have to do anything to our GoPro to make this work. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be the case. It says it gives you improved sensitivity and signal to noise. So we're going to do it. We're going to try some noise on left and right. Since this is a directional shotgun style microphone, it should focus on the sound that is directly in front of that microphone and kind of get rid of the left and right, up and down sounds. And it also comes with a foam little windscreen here. So without further ado, let's see what happens. So this first test that we're going to do here is going to be with the GoPro with the little cover on it. So you know how they have on the side here this little cover that is removable, and the only way for you to access the USB-C, or let's say you hook this up to a TV, is by removing this cover. And when you remove that cover, you have the tendency to get a distorted sound. So your sound is not optimized when this cover is removed. So now we have our cover removed. So this again will change the way that your audio sounds. Now, like I said, I hook up my GoPro to a monitor so I can see what's happening when I'm doing my bench work. I can't look at the camera. I can't ensure the camera's looking at what it's supposed to be looking at. So by hooking it up to a TV or a computer monitor or whatever, it gives me that vision of what you guys see. And the only way for me to accomplish that is by taking this off, at the sacrifice sometimes of sound. So now let's see what it sounds like when we're going to use, cover will be off, as we need to do. We'll install our little adapter here, and then we'll put in this Saramonic mic and see if we get any improvement. So now we are doing and capturing audio with the Saramonic mic installed. Now this microphone is designed to be placed directly in front of you or directly towards the voice or the sound that you're trying to record. So as I'm speaking, if I'm going to bring over here and I'm going to start snapping my fingers, let's see if that impacts my talking while I'm snapping. So if that snapping is a little bit audible, I would imagine it would be, but it shouldn't be so much for it to drown out my voice. So again, we're testing to see what the capabilities are for this, because just like for me and for you, this is a true unboxing. I have not tested this in any other environment than what we're doing right now. So let's see how they turned out. There are the results. I think probably the most telling sign or telling result was the difference with the cover on and the cover off with the GoPro. That was a pretty huge change in intonation, in volume, in bass. Really different. Now, when we get to the Saramonic mic, it almost brought it back to as good as a GoPro sounds with the cover installed. I'm still on the fence about it. Now, bear in mind, in all three of those trials, I have not edited the video, the sound, anything. You guys are hearing purely what it sounds like at the raw, unfiltered, unedited level. Yes, you can play around with post-production editing software that you can use, but to make our life a little bit easier, it always makes it nice when it just comes out nice to begin with. So I'm still on the fence with this. I'm going to give this a couple more shots. I'm going to do some real reviews and videos for the channel and see how it comes out. If I like the way they turn out, we're going to come back here and we're going to give this guy the thumbs up. Right now, I'm on the fence. You be the judge. I gave you the data right there. It's pretty simple, pretty easy to understand. Again, you can get this from Amazon. I think it's $15, maybe $20. But the great thing is, if you go on Amazon, you try it, you don't like it, you can return it, no problem. They'll take it back. Sometimes they don't even take it back. They tell you to keep it. So, you know, sometimes you get lucky. But I'm going to leave you guys with that. You be the judge. You be the deciding factor. It's your money. You spend it the way that you want to spend it. We're going to keep giving it a shot, at least a couple more times till we make a final decision. But until next time, guys, make sure that you're practicing safe weapons handling at all times and treating every weapon as if it was loaded. God bless America. G2 out.